Well guys, I got a bit of a video for you. In this video was kind of a cooking video, I suppose. In this video we're going to do the prep for our September barbecue. So of course in front of us here we have two steaks purchased from the Costco, as well as some steak marinade, of course, to marinate them in. So yeah, of course these were frozen, not fresh, but you know, that's okay I suppose. But we'll start by dumping them into the container here, and then we'll add our stuff. So once you got your steaks all nicely setting in there, take your bottle of marinade and dump her on in. Now of course varies depending on you know, how many steaks you have, what size of container you have, and all that good stuff varies to how many bottles of marinade you need. But I usually go with 2, and you know, it's set me fairly well. But guys, of course the steaks are in marinating. We'll cover them with plastic and put them in the fridge. I usually marinate the steaks for like 24 hours or so before the barbecue, and then that way everything's good. And now let's move on to the potatoes. Well guys, so after you got your meat all marinating and all that, you move on to the potatoes. So I've got a couple potatoes here. I'm going to put them in a sink of water. Partly to do with just soak off any dirt or residue or anything that might be on them. And secondly of all, you know, just to make them clean and all that, right? And however many you want to use, if you want to use 6 or 8, you know, whatever's right. Of course, they will keep for a little while in a kind of a cool, dark area, so you can have potatoes for the next. So pretty much I'll let them soak there for a bit, then I'll use the scrubber to scrub off any dirt or whatever's on it. And then we'll move on to the slicing. So guys, once you got the taters all scrubbed, pretty much take the taters over to your cutting board, you know. And you know, you can peel these, leaving them white potato. You can leave them with the skins on. You can slice them, dice them, you know. Pretty much anything you want with them. What I'm going to do is take a knife here and pretty much slice them like a little thicker, we'll say like thicker potato chips, if you will. Of course, with this, of course, be careful not to cut yourself, because nothing's worse than cutting yourself with your own knife. So yeah, we'll grab ourselves a knife here and give them a cut up. So there you go guys, I got that first tater all sliced up. You know, this is pretty much what you're looking for, something that's whatever, 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch thick. Nothing really too massive. And yeah, pretty much like little tater chips, if you will. So what I'll do is I'll repeat the steps throughout these other ones here, and pretty much get them all in the container, and then we'll go from there. So guys, once you got the taters all sliced up and everything, you know, of course in the containers and all that, then pretty much you are good to go to add whatever spices or seasoning you want to season them to taste. Everybody has their own you know, flavor they like, or whatever's right. Everybody has their own spices they like to use, and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty much it's kind of each to his own type of whatever's right. Then once you're done with the seasoning, what you do is you wrap the containers in like tin foil, kind of to make like a top to them, and then they're good to go on the barbecue. Well guys, if you don't have these fancy tin containers, you can always use just your simple tin foil. And when you do I recommend you wrapping it with the shiny side kind of facing inwards to create like a barrier, because the heat will travel through the dull side and won't be able to be released back out. So guys, I'll wrap these up, throw them on a cookie sheet, and then we're good to go. So there you go guys, they're all cut, everything in their containers on the cookie sheet, and good to go for the barbecue. So guys, we'll go out and light up the barbecue, and then we'll throw them on. So let's get at her. So guys, of course, you've seen us get all the potatoes and stuff all prepped. So of course it's time to light the wonderful Weber Genesis barbecue. So we'll give her an open up, turn on the propane tank, and then we're going to give her a light. And one of the neat parts about this barbecue is it's so quiet that you actually don't hear it light. But she is lit. I can feel heat. So we'll let her warm up for a bit here, guys, and then we're good to go. So guys, once the barbecue is lit and semi-warm, we can stick the taters on her. Pretty much like I said, with the tin foil, stick them right there directly on the burner, or on the grate I suppose, and she's good to go. So we'll close her back up and we'll check back in about 20 minutes. So guys, the potatoes pretty much are, you know, 3/4 of the way to cooked. I stabbed the fork into them and they're just releasing. They're not holding on to the fork, you know, they're just pretty much cooked. Got our nice wonderful steaks here. Of course there's only a couple this time instead of the big pile, but time to put them on the barbecue. Of course these are the wonderful Costco steaks, marinated in the President's Choice steak marinade. So we'll let these cook a bit and I'll come out and give them a good old flip. Well guys, out here just checking on the meat. Of course I've been out here once already and gave them a flip, but we're out here again, going to give them a second flip. And yeah, one thing I like about these steaks is they sure cook up nice. And yeah, they're coming along real well, guys, and you know, they're real great. Well guys, just finished cooking the meat. She's all good to go. Of course the taters are off, they're on the tray over here. The September barbecue turned out to be okay so far. And you know, gotta love cooking on a good barbecue. It is similar to cooking on a normal barbecue or like a Walmart one. However, the heat is a lot more evener, and yeah, it took a lot to get through my head that a decent barbecue is worth the price. But yeah, guys, I guess that's pretty much it for the September barbecue video. Everything from preparation to you know, finished cooking. So as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.